kids have been fed, read to, or put to bed, let's decompress, okay? Y'all, first of all, this hairstyle took me like 3 hours to do, but I fear this might be my protective style. The only thing about this that you have to watch out for is pulling out the clips. You have to be so gentle or else you will lose hair. I want to talk to all the moms who are out there feeling like you can't have it all. And I agree with that statement. You can't have it all at the same time, but you can have it all in different seasons. Walk with me here, okay? During the postpartum, the first year of my kids' lives, I felt so debilitated. I know moms are not supposed to feel that way. You're supposed to feel empowered and extremely like just happy that you got this opportunity to be a mom. And while, yes, all of those things are true, other things can be true as well, in that motherhood is one of those things where like you just can't learn through simulation. You learn being in it. Like you come to find out the things once you're in it. So did I know I was going to feel so debilitated by being pregnant and like being a feeding machine to my babies, whether that was through the breast or through the bottle? Like still had to make sure they was fed and shit. I felt like all of my dreams were deferred. And to an extent, they kind of were. Like certain things I could do, like I did get to live out the dream of like a stay at home mom, even though it didn't always feel like a dream. Like I got to wake up and put my kid in the car and we went to the library and like, you know, we went to museums. Like I really tapped into that, but I couldn't have gotten to that point without my therapist. So I do thank her for that. I was crippled with anxiety of being a mom of two under two. Like, with my first, I struggled more so with depression, like just being sad because of postpartum hormones. Like, I was just crying and sad, and yeah. Whereas with my second, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm cranking all the numbers. How am I going to be a mom? How am I going to, what about nap times, food, all the things? But I was able to navigate that, and I'm very, very thankful. Spray some more of this. I feel like my face was just really dry and like rough looking today. I don't know. Anyways, that was what I had in that period. I got to grow closer to my kids, and my hair was also thriving during that time. So I had that. When I started back at work, I got my sense of like, I am good at other things that just relate to me and not being a mom. And that was really nice. Like, and I'm kind of still in that of like, getting back to finding my career footing, because I literally got sworn in to be a lawyer and attorney at law in May of 2021 and found out I was pregnant in June. The celebration was too much, okay? My initial career was sort of, it took time. Like it didn't just hit off, right? And so like finally right now I'm in that space where like I can focus a little more on my career, while also still being there for my kids, dropping them off at daycare or picking them up, picking out their outfits and things like that, going to little extracurriculars, even though we cut those to sort of save money, but we're still doing things with our kids. And there was a point where my husband and I were at our best. And of course, that was before kids. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we had so much fun. Oh my gosh, we were in Minnesota just hooting and hollering. You hear me? And not that we don't have those moments, but it's not like that. It's not like that at all. We can acknowledge it and know that we're in a different season of life. And perhaps when our children are out of the house, we will have our hooting and hollering moments back. Maybe not though. Who knows? But like again, you can have different things at different times to where you can be like, I have experienced it all. I've taken my kids to the beach, right? Like I couldn't have done that with my two under two. Like, no. You know what I mean? And I just really want moms to like understand that. Like it doesn't all have to be at once. And I am someone who likes to be doing a million things. And I've come to learn, like, you know what? I gotta just sometimes accept the season I'm in, but also knowing these limitations are not permanent. They ebb and flow, and that is okay. It is okay. In fact, I am able to now enter entrepreneurship. Like I'm able to make my content. If I could go back, I would have like appreciated so much more the process and the experience of law school. I would have also not had a man. But yeah, y'all, like sit down and write a list of the things you're doing well right now. And then a list of things that you're going to continue so that you can do well in your next steps. And I have faith in you, whether you are a mom, whether you are a newly graduated person in the workforce, or, you've gone back to school, like you're doing great. You're doing so much better than you think. And there's always room for improvement. But first, start with looking at what you're doing well, okay? If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like, follow, comment, subscribe, all the things across my platforms. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming for hot mom inspiration, girly inspiration, or just lifestyle and essential thoughts, right? Come, and this is what we do here.